Like it needs to, every impulsive wave needs a pullback to see if there's going to be support by the audience, support by the market.
This is definitely that moment. This is definitely that moment where I figure out if I was full of crap or not.
Looks to me like we're going to want to test 30 here. Check out
the reaction at the golden pocket. So the golden pocket is between the 618 and the 0.65. So these two fib levels here, that's known as the golden pocket. And we've had a pretty clean reaction so far off it. See that?
Yeah, I don't think I was full of crap.
There's a lot of take profit in that pocket.
Rick, if you look at daily, we are cup and handle. We are making cup and handle.
On the daily cup and handle. Are we?
Yes.
On
Adam,
DOGE?
bottom, Rick.
On DOGE, yes. Cup and handle.
I don't see.
No,
I don't see that.
The other way around. Okay.
The other way around is in like inverted. Remember, a cup and handle comes off an uptrend.
Yeah, and the second part of the cup,
like that.
Yeah, it's if it was higher, if that fourth candle was higher up, if it was at the same level as where the cup started, that would probably be a cup and handle. But it's a lot lower. I mean, I don't know how those work out when they're lower like that, but I see what he's seeing.
For me, it's a cup and handle, but we will see.
I see the cup and handle, but I just don't know if that's where the cup and handle starts. It's a little bit lower where the cup started, but I don't know the exact rules on that.
Yeah. So the only thing that sort of makes me say to people like, oh no, I don't think that's a cup and handle, is the direction the price came into the cup. Like if it came from below in an uptrend and then you get a cup, that's a confirmed like textbook cup and handle, right? If it comes off a downtrend and then forms a cup, that's not a textbook.
Look at the 45 minutes, please.
45 minutes. Well, I'll go to an hour because it's going to be the same picture roughly. Yeah. See, yes, there's a cup shape. However, it's coming off a down. See, it's formed after a decline in price.
Yeah, I do see that better now.
Rick is what I was talking to you about the other day. It's that Adam and Eve bottom, man. That sharp V shape, and then followed by that rounding cup shape.
Yeah, I do see what.
Yeah, but I know what he's referring to as the cup and the potential handle. Yeah, I agree. Like, but the thing that sucks about it is it didn't come off an uptrend.
Its target
came
is
off a
like
down.
28,900, and if it breaks that, we go like 33 or 4.
Yeah, it'd have to break 0.28824 in my opinion.
We got to get through 28. That's the big one.
I think he's trying to move out of the downtrend for the opening day next day.
This day, if we form support above 27 on the day, that would be amazing, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Dude, do this like daily candle. If we can even just get this new daily candle to close above 27, like we got this.
We only got a few more seconds.
Hey Rick, sweet fear.
I mean, new
Quick
one.
question.
Hello. Yeah. Textbook cup here. Uptrend, cup, handle, breakout.
I think our last pump was last Monday. I think Monday is when we had our good last pump. Sunday going into Monday.
Damn, dude, that thing's flat as a pan.
The
Candle
21st.
red, yo. God, Rick. Look at my stream for a second, dude. This is like
BTC.
That thing's flat as a pancake, man. What the hell?
BTC is starting on a candle, quite a large one.
That was a total buzzkill. Like, I mean, I don't think it's that bad, but that's total buzzkill. Because if it busted through it, then that would have been so much better.
Rick, you remember?
I'm looking at it. Expectus. Go ahead. Yep.
Yep. And if
We're getting a reaction.
Look at the 1 hour.
Press reset, dude. Right click on your chart and press reset chart. and you don't have to worry about trying to frame.
I'm just saying, it looks like I've been right.
Yeah. But you see how you're scaling things like to try and get a better view. You can do it in one click.
What?
So yeah.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, that's better. Yeah. It just frames everything, so you don't have to like try to manually scale it in. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, that trend line that you have there is definitely causing resistance right now.
And I called this zigzagged motion here as well. I'm just saying, like everybody clowns me when I speak out, but I called these numbers before they happened.
Nobody clowns you, man. It's just you said we've been going over 0.258, if I recall, about an hour ago. You said we're definitely not going over. We're already at almost 27 cents.
Actually, I did say that the angular support was at 26.
Here we go.
Next. Now, the important
that.
thing, where was the starting point to that line, to that trend line?
Out.
Was that the all-time high? Does it start at the all-time high, that line?
What, the fibs?
No. Your
yes.
resistance
yes.
line,
Remember,
slope line.
I showed you guys
Yeah, the all-seeing eye.
Just be
Yes.
on the 30-minute,
gotcha.
RSI is almost at 80. Just don't be stupid here, guys.
Exactly the point about everything pointing to what I've been trying out here.
Yep. Okay. Now this thing? This is like known as a 3-bar play, potentially. So where you get an impulsive candle, one pullback candle, and then a continuation of the impulse wave. So
that would be nice.
It'd be nice to see
if we break above this, and if we get above this, I'll be bullish again.
Mm-hmm.
But right now we're under the main, trend that we've been on, which I consider this purple line. This is like a little give or take down here, these next two lines, and we're under those even. So for me to be bullish, I'd have to come back up against at least this dotted line.
I waited for the break and the close over the daily, so I guess that was my confirmation. But yeah, I took a small position.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I'm about to take my profits. Forget it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my XRP trim line here, we haven't broken through it. We're holding at 65. And
you guys go ahead, take your profits. I'm going to take whatever you guys are selling right now.
All right.
Sell it to Drew. Sell it to Drew.
Hi.
I'm with Drew. Drew, I thought if anybody FOMO'd, they had to call 1-800-FOMO and talk to you, and you're FOMOing nonstop.
I'm not FOMOing. I'm just doing little sprinkles. That's all.
I'm just kidding, man. But wouldn't you want to do a sprinkle on the retracement of this?
No, I did a nice one earlier at 24, but now I'm just
FOMO'd. I'm maxed out. I'm up. I'm maxed out of FOMO. That's all right. I'm maxed out though. I'm good. Up there. All profit.
Shaner, can I ask a question?
Ruckus.
Does anyone see a retracement on this possibly?
Oh yeah.
I'm seeing the parabolic possibly switching over here on this daily chart.
Oh, shit, we're breaking out again.
Not before 28, maybe.
We'll see how the 200 acts on the 2 hour. Like I was saying, that's right where that fib level is for me. And yeah, that was, again, the confirmation, kind of the break of that angular. You close above it on the daily. Obviously the moves and some of the trades that I make, they're a lot further out. They're not micro scalps. I'm not going to get out in 30 minutes and, it'll take some time to play out. But again, that was the first time we have broken above and closed above that angular resistance on the descending channel. So could it fall? Yeah, absolutely. But could it kind of be signaling, the validation for the continuation? Also, that very possible.
The angular resistance I drew out stopped it dead in its tracks.
We are seeing a little bit of divergence on the 5-minute on BTC. So not saying it's over. I'm just that's a leading indicator there. Things might be slowing down.
Yeah, I thought it would have happened on higher volume as well, but
I'll get a good buy-in later, so I'm probably gonna take off for a little bit. I'm gonna play the static roll, and 43.
Grateful Ben here. Hey, if anybody's interested, the chart that I posted in the chart section, and I have it streaming, the Ichimoku. It's really interesting what it's doing and how those candlesticks are building on the green creek in the screen.
All right, guys, and we're back on YouTube, just so you guys know. And what's up back in the RV? What's going on? Glad to see you're still up and running as well.
If this 15
I'm going to
minute
show you guys.
DOGE candle closes red, we're going to be looking at squeezers.
This is someone's
True,
example.
Jen digs the Ichimoku.
Yeah, I'm loving the Ichimoku.
I feel like it really gives you a very, kind of
What's a man?
foresight of what's going to happen if you watch it play out.
What a
and
man? Yeah, what a man in the mountain sees.
yeah, man. Thank you, Drew, for
Or woman. What a woman in the mountain sees as well.
yeah. Well, I know
No,
what you mean.
at first glance.
Yo, I want to respond
guys-
to a YouTube comment, by the way. Let me do this. So Jared Brinsna says, Expectus always calls it 100% after the fact. I actually drew everything I have here like last week, and it just played out exactly the way I drew it. So that's
I had the same thing.
You're
but
the man.
RP.
You're the man, Expectus.
Okay. To my stream, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I've just Googled golden pocket. That's the only two words I searched, and this example came up. It's a similar way that I drew the fibs for this Dogecoin retracement, and it was from the top of the previous run to the bottom, and the golden pocket is between the 618 fib and the 65% fib. So that's a little pocket, and that's exactly where we've just been rejected. It doesn't mean that we're going down. It just means we're getting a reaction off that point. So very, very nice Fibonacci to be paying attention to now, because that's basically validated this retracement as, having levels that you can pay attention to. So there's another fib at 27.6 cents. And then, the full retrace is back up to 29 cents, where we capped out a couple of days ago.
Hey, Rick, quick question. What are our chances, percentages? What are our chances going back to 24.6?
To 24.6.
Probably pretty good chance.
Yeah, there's still, by the way, this, if we go back out to the hourly chart, and you know how we were looking at the triangle that we broke out of, we could still get something like this. See how we came out of it above this trend line here, this descending trend line. We came above it and then got smashed right back down in underneath it, got dunked right underneath it. So that very much could happen again, where we get like some kind of a fake out. So that, you could argue that was a fake out, and this could be. So what we want to see for the bulls, the bullish scenario, is we want to see support outside of the triangle. That's what we did not find. We did not find support outside of the angle on this push. We came straight back into it.
Thank you.
No worries, man.
So that would imply
There is a potential. There's a potential support point right here. See these levels here. See how we had pivots off this price a couple of times. There was price bumping off that level. So previous resistance may become future support. So see how that coincides with finding support off this trend line, on the outside of the trend line. So that's a potential.
That's true, because the angular support I had came from the 13th, and that angle was our stop for today for XRP, which is so crazy.
Wow,
cool.
This thing really is getting a bounce off this. I was really anticipating to see a much bigger dump, but just the fact that it literally just went down to where we're at right now and is now climbing back up, just really, I don't know. I like that.
When in
I like that a
doubt,
lot.
zoom out, because what I see on the 1 hour is red.
Spooky.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we might have a little bit more to go. It is only 5 p.m. down here at Arizona time, so.
Hey guys, just take a peek, if you will, at what I just posted in charts. I posted examples of it as well. What we've been seeing with these motions, typically these uptrends where it breaks above the top Bollinger Band level, it usually has been followed right behind it by a downtick underneath the mid range. So I provided examples. Take a look, do with them what you want, but just be careful here, guys.
Yeah, that divergence on the 5 minute is playing out. I see a volume climax and a evening star pattern on the 5 minute, and we've closed and traded down a little bit on BTC now. So we are definitely running into some resistance there on BTC. A lot of confluence of resistance happening right now.
Another thing that I was taking a look at was on my Ttm Squeeze Indicator on the 2-hour chart. We can see last time these little red dots right here indicate the squeeze is on. The green dots mean the squeeze is off. And then we can see last time the squeeze was on, right? And it was kind of flattening out. And we got the changeover from downtrend on the way down, then downtrend on the way up to uptrend on the way up. Then obviously uptrend on the way down. Then we had another pop. That's kind of similar to what we're seeing back here, where these, the TTM kind of just squeezed out. It turned on, the squeeze turned on right here for several hours, but during that time, that just meant that the Bollinger Bands and the Keltner channels were very tight. We saw that really tight consolidation, and we knew that we were going to get squeezed out in one direction. We just obviously weren't sure if it was going to fail out or break through with some confidence. And obviously, since we broke out, that created this start of uptrend on the way up. And we don't know how high it's going to go, but that's definitely another kind of indication of us starting an uptrend, as well as the higher low and so on and so forth. But yeah, just another thing to point out.
So here's a 3-bar play pattern. You get an impulsive green, one red pullback candle, and then another impulsive green candle. So on the 4-hour chart for Doge, that is potentially on the cards. We're still in this pullback candle. This could take a long time. It's got 3 hours 45 minutes of this candle. So yeah, keep an eye on it. But for the short time frames,
sorry,
all right, we could be getting support off this this fib here. Previous resistance here I've made as this dotted teal line, or this dotted blue line here. Maybe another point of support, which sort of coincides with the top of this this slope as some kind of like support as we fall down.
Eric, I thought earlier, this Turco, I thought earlier like we didn't see under the 20, like last 24 hours, we didn't see under the 0.24. So it was building pressure. So that this run like going up movement is natural.
Yes. So I'm glad you said that, because now I can draw a pretty significant line of support at 24 cents, because that seems to be like some kind of psychological level that people are looking at, or the market's looking at.
And that 15-minute candle did close red, Rick, and that's if you look at the Doge 15-minute, that's a pretty wicked looking squeezer top pattern there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You say it's what the market's looking at?
Sorry?
Yeah, somebody asked.
If you said it's what the market's looking at, well,
Yeah,
hey market,
yeah.
hey market, buy Doge.
Yeah, we are the market. We are part of the market.
Toko, is that your explanation? Is that the reason why you, Biscuit, and a few others about 8 or 9 hours ago predicted this jump up to between 26 and 28?
Pisket saw a pattern reversal, and when he saw the potential reversal, it wasn't confirmed yet, but he saw the big spike, and then after that, the retracement had higher highs and higher lows. So that's what made him decide, if I'm not mistaken.
I actually in BTC there was a divergence like in days, so I was waiting for a move up like 2 to 3K, and this happened, and I always believe I don't think BTC wants to go and stay under the 30K, so this eventually will go up, and maybe it can come down, but I don't think BTC wants to stay 30K. It's not going to happen, I believe.
Well, guys, I have to pop out for a bit. I gotta go do some more wall painting at my parents' house, but I'll leave my stream up, of course, and obviously the charts will stay up. So I'll be back.
Awesome. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate it, brother.
No
Thank you,
worries.
Rick.
Take care,
Thanks,
guys.
Rick.
Yeah.
Thanks. Enjoy your smoko.
Man, that's a
2 cents higher.
So as it said, 26,600. I warned you. It hit there and turned back, and now we will see Monday what's gonna happen. Like Monday's red generally.
Yeah, but these
guys,
candles are smoking hot, and we got Elon's birthday tomorrow. So, and with Bitcoin going back up, I believe in the megaphone theory. So I don't know, man. And the Doge is going to be allowed to do its own thing, and tomorrow's the Doge father's birthday. So I just don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be 116 here in Seattle, so it's going to be a hot day.
Yeah, it's already 119 tomorrow. I mean, it's already like 118 today here in Oregon.
Jesus.
Are you serious?
Man, Scorpio,
Yeah.
I feel bad for you, man, because I'm dying here. I got one air conditioner.
Yeah, well, no, I got air conditioning in the house.
Yeah, are you in Oregon?
Yeah, I'm in Oregon, yeah.
Yes, Portland's 118 degrees, bro.
Yeah, 118 right now.
Can you believe what the temperature is out here?
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude. What the hell's going on?
And tomorrow even higher.
It's 55 degrees at the coast, Scorpion. You should go to the coast.
Oh, on the coast is 55, 65?
55 right now where I'm at.
No way.
Yes.
Very nice.
And I'm south of you.
Very nice.
I'm thinking about taking tomorrow off and just trading all day. So
Holy shit. 113 in Portland. You guys are wilding out there. Damn. Excuse my friend.
40 in Baghdad.
Good morning, good night, and good evening over there.
How much in Baghdad?
40 Celsius?
How much is that in degrees?
140.
Oh, sheesh.
It's a
Dude,
6
that's when it's so hot that your shoes stick to the asphalt.
Allah Akbar. Sorry.
Wow.
We're not live on YouTube, are we?
Yeah, we're live now.
Yeah.
Oh, we are? Well, that just means God is great. That's all. I'm a Christian now, so never mind.
You are Orthodox?
Yeah, Orthodox Christian. Yeah, sorry, let's move on to the, yeah.
We pull back all the way down to the top of this accumulation pattern here, guys. That was at 25, which is where we broke out of that other bull flag. We should see a nice bounce from this, and I'm looking to possibly scalp that. And then the other area of support, obviously where we broke out there from before is going to be 24.5. I don't know that we'll get back down to that, but we may come back to retest this accumulation pattern here that we broke out of at 20, 25, 3, 8 area there.
Very nice.
Wait, who was just talking? Because I could barely hear that guy.
Me?
Yeah.
Am I low?
A little bit.
Just some background noise. You got some background noise. You might want to do
Fan
that.
or something.
Cancel.
A waterfall.
Put on noise suppression.
Oh shoot, guys, I had it on, but the noise suppression turned off. Is that better?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's all good.
I just ate a TV dinner. It was kind of gross. Sorry. I even put it in the oven instead of the microwave. Thought it would be better. The hungry man, you know.
Hell yeah, it's so much better that way. Not everybody knows that.
Yeah, it's the best way.
I don't know, man. If you're gonna eat TV dinners, make sure they got the good ingredients, man.
Well, it's got the hungry man. It's got chunks. It's real. I mean, it looks real. I can't believe it's not food. Tastes just like real food.
You see ingredients that you can't pronounce or that sound like there's some kind of medicine or like tablet on the whatever, some element on the periodic table, then I think it's dangerous.
I got a whole
That's
bunch of
true.
sodium.
I'm all right. I live off that shit. I think I was raised.
Killing yourself.
99% of us were raised on that shit.
Yeah, you guys are slowly killing yourself softly. That's just the
No, usually I get Uber, but they're not delivering nothing now. This heat, they just don't. And some of the delivery fees like $30.
Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly.
You get yourself a
with
tomato.
his
You
song.
make yourself a little salad, a little soup. A little
No, I do.
Soup salad?
Soup and salad, man. That's where it's at.
Toasted salad? What?
Rick said he's going to sleep. He's still playing.
No sleep. He said paint.
You're gonna
No sleep till Brooklyn.
watching
Oh
paint
yeah, he
dry.
said he's going to paint. Yeah. The artist is going to perform some painting.
It's like that feeling where like your parents say, go do something, and you feel like a kid still, even if you're 40.
Yeah. I ain't there yet, but I'm an adult and I still feel like a kid when my parents ask me to do stuff.
What's up, Jimmy Marley? What's going on?
So in BTC 4 hours,
blackout.
looks like W, making W, big W, and it will. I think we will see mid July like 40K.
But mid-July, I'll forget what you said. Smoking so much weed.
Yeah, it takes like 10 days to make that big W.
And that's how you know he's in Oregon.
Right.
What the hell's going on? I used to live in Oregon, near Portland. I don't think I ever remember it being that hot.
I know, it's
Dude,
record breaking.
The whole West Coast from Colorado over is having one of the largest droughts it's had in a long time.
Geoweapon.
The last time I remember it being over 100 degrees, when I was a kid, it was like 105, but that was back in the 80s.
Elon Starlink.
And back in the 90s, I lived in Oregon, like when I was like, I think 6 through like 12 years old, or 6 through 10 maybe.
What was that damn planet?
Should I open my car doors or windows?
Some people are saying it's because the polar shift, the magnetic poles of the Earth are slowly moving, and pretty soon some people say there might be a flippage if it crosses a threshold, and a lot of things might go whack for a little bit. There'll be GPS will be able to resync after probably a few days, but it's going to be a crazy few days.
Yeah, the magnetic poles are shifting. The evidence is that they had to change the numberings on the runways because they point the degrees by as much as 2 degrees in Russia.
Wow.
Well, hey Drew, you watched
problem with that is,
Suspicious
though-
Observers?
Excuse me?
You watched Suspicious Observers on YouTube?
No. I wish I had some time to watch stuff like that.
Dude, that guy he's on that stuff, man. You got to check it out.
That's what I was talking about when I was talking about the end of the world video. He has.
It's happened before, but I'm sorry to cut you. It's happened before, like million years ago. The North Pole was the South Pole before, so the flippage has happened before.
Every like
2,000
300,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah, this guy's showing evidence of it every 20,000 years.
Have you seen the video he did predicting the mini nova?
Yeah, man, he's been on it.
At the time that the polar shift happens, when it's like midway through, we won't have the magnetic field protecting us.
We'd die.
Just if you're in the sun.
That's why
No,
they're
it'd be the
digging all those
section.
tunnels, buddy.
No. But we could have electric wiring burning out, like it's a solar flare-ish type
That's
situation.
what Bill Gates is trying to stop.
You get like radiation poisoning.
The magnetism will still be there. It's just will be the weak points where like the magnetic protects us. There'll be weak points like wherever the North Pole was, that's going to shift. So that area, whatever that area is, until it shifts to the south, those areas are going to have very weak magnetic protection.
So are we?
The entire planet flips when that happens. By the way,
We're all in a simulation.
And Australia is at
Yeah,
the top.
when the planet flips, though, the speculation is about giant tsunamis. You're having lots of geothermal, like volcanic, all this crazy activity, right? Earthquakes. I mean, it's basically
That's only if it's fast.
the coming of Christ type stuff you hear about in Revelation.
well, let's see. Go back in historical data and all the evidence that supports that is there. And it's not just there that it's happened once; it's there that it's happened multiple times.
They definitely really close.
That's
Also,
why all
all
this
the
is.
coins will fall out of our pockets if everything flips upside down.
We probably won't be too worried about it if we're dead.
Just put in a stop loss.
I'm allergic to stop losses.
All right. I'm so glad that my Beamer seats are gray and not black, and the whole thing is great.
My car seats are black, dude. It sucks.
Dude.
So they've measured the previous times that it shifts, and it took about 7,000 years for the shift to complete.
It's a slow shift.
Yeah. That's not enough time to create tsunamis and everything, but it's gonna create extreme climate shifts. Because
This is
slowly
just
turn
one
it
guy's theory on it. It's that suspicious observers guy. That's his theory on it. I'm not claiming for it to be accurate. I don't even claim to understand it. It's just friggin' interesting. Is all.
This is Versace. Can I say something real quick?
Nope.
Have you? Thanks, Drew. Hey, are you guys noticing that we're near the similar trend lines that we were back before SNL, and also that we broke one of our resistance lines and we're at one of those downward angular resistances, and we kind of are pushing through it on the 4 hour, and we're in a new channel, it seems.
Yeah, I was looking at the 4 hour on Bitcoin as well, and it's eating away. It's the last little candle it's trying to, so it's almost flashing from red to green. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'd say it's going to want to test 30 there.
Yesterday, they had news that 5% of the hash or Bitcoin's hash rate went up 5% recently. So that means some of the miners are coming back online. So I'm guessing with the amplitude of the angle changing and it's starting to become a lower percentage, that we are moving more sideways and more. When those miners start to come back online, the more they do, the more we're going to go up, trend upwards.
I'm also
So
starting to think that
you are now bull, Versace?
I went from bear to bull today. I think there's enough confirmation that this 2426 channel is pretty damn strong. I mean, we all talked about 8 cents, but there's two downward trend lines that we have to, or two more downward trend lines that we have to pass through after this downward trend line to decide whether or not we're going to stay in this channel or go back down. But what I see on my chart is that even though we have these downward trend lines, there's nothing above it until you get to about 27.9 around that area. That could be another area of resistance for us, because there's another channel above that goes to 2893, and that's where that next downward resistance line is. So we could possibly be going up for a while. I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, Drew, I remember you mentioned that last month about those miners coming back online, because you said it was going to take like a few weeks or something.
Yeah, but me also, I also mentioned how I think the miners, it's more psychological FUD than technical. technical applications that are applying to Bitcoin. It's more a psychological effect because I made a calculation of like a two weeks. I don't have it up in front of me, but the amount of Bitcoin that would be mined and stuff in those 2 weeks and and traded, and with considering the hash rate, I don't think that would affect the market, how big the market is, especially with its market cap. And I think it was more a psychological FUD factor because the miners, they're already very used to moving around. They had migrant miners in China all the time. They go from south to north during the seasons. They catch the wet season in the south, and then during the cold season, they go up north. So, I was looking at the hash rate. The hash rate, sometimes I think about 4 years ago, the hash rate really did coincide with the price, but now it kind of stretched away. There's some articles about that. You can see that hash rate has not really been affecting price. So now my new theory is that it's all psychological FUD and has to do with technological, with any kind of tech, people unplugging, plugging in, miners moving around. I think that had no effect on price. That's psychological.
What about the guy when he mentioned he was working with a dev and some, algos and stuff like that? What do you think about that angle with the algorithms, of course, manipulation on the dev side?
With Bitcoin?
No, with Doge.
Working with what kind of algos?
Like the tweet that came out about Wednesday night, I'm going to work on blah, blah, blah. He's one of the developers.
Well, yeah, the workers, they're all of those are offline until they get implemented on an upgrade. So it's not going to affect anything unless it's a little bit fundamental good news. Might get some good action from that. But until it's implemented inside, the Doge chain or, the upgrade, then, it's just like offline version that they're working on. I don't think it's been implemented yet.
Can I also give an alternative view, Drew? Although I appear bearish or bullish right now, if you look at the trend line above, the last time we had a peak like this, it did flatten and look like it was going to go trend upwards again. But and it went down. So there's still a possibility to go down. But 8 cents, I think 8 cents is out of the picture now.
16 cents?
16 cents might still be in the picture.
Just broke very short term on the 5-minute chart, just looking at the fibs from our most recent lower touch of this lower angular support that's ascending or kind of like a megaphone pattern. Since we just broke to that golden ratio, I would be inclined to see it retest the top of this kind of megaphone somewhere around here in about whatever time it takes, but kind of where that other expected move has it on the short term, that 1.618 fib. So I might expect it to pop up in 27.5 area, if not 18, 28 like we've all been talking about, or potentially 30, which is some of the longer charts like major moving averages.
Hey Adam, is that Adam?
Yes, sir.
So you've changed your viewpoint on the A2 like I have? I mean, because today it just looks like there's a lot of change in the channels of the direction we're going.
Yeah, like I said, as soon as we were able to break through that angular resistance that we've been stuck underneath since, towards the beginning of May, that to me was the confirmation. And again, if it couldn't close above that, because again, I look at opens and closes, I don't look at wicks. So if that candle weren't able to close above that, let me remove this fib, then that would have been a problem, right? We can remove all these other lines that we've got up here because that was the major line, that one, and then the very very see-through one that you can see I've got up on the screen. That's the wick. So I know where the wicks are, and I know where the bodies of these candles have closed and opened under, and that was that major point for me. So as soon as that happened, for me, it's like
Not streaming on Discord, by the way.
Someone who's looking at long-term kind of moves. If I'm gonna trade crypto, I'm not gonna try and take a couple of quick ins and outs or whatever. I'd like to just grab grab some at a good level where I think there's potential for the next few days, weeks, months for it to start moving and trends to change. But that was that for me. I think the parabolic change over on this daily here very shortly. It's gonna, make a move up towards that 50 again, and now the bias has completely changed. The tables have turned a little bit here, so we're gonna see how it does at this what is this previous resistance right here on these daily candles where they both closed, because that's where it's struggling a little bit with right now. And then
Adam, by the way.
Adam, you're not sharing your
Yeah,
screen.
that Adam.
Oh, shit, I'm not sharing my screen on Discord.
Yeah, it's not on Discord, bro. It's not there.
Damn it.
I was gonna say something, but I was like, I know.
You should have interrupted me, bro. Like, yo.
I apologize. I should have said something.
I did.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
It happens a
I
lot.
thought it was me.
And look,
So anyways.
we're going up again. It's turning.
Yeah, so
it's
here we
turning
are
again.
at
We're doing that flag pattern again. Go ahead.
No, yes. So here we are at this, I was on a line in right here, but where these two candle bodies on the 24th and 25th closed, and then the next one opened, we can see that, and then didn't close above, we can see that that was like a major level that, it was struggling with for 2 days in a row. So, kind of seeing that angular resistance was strong and it was pushed down again, instead of falling and failing down like a lot of us expected, myself included. It kind of curled back up, and that's what we were waiting for. That's what we kind of wanted to see as far as confirmation went. The 4-hour chart, you could have used this very light line that I have drawn on here and looked at the wicks, because that's where I have my wicks drawn up. But I think the daily chart is a little better to look at, and that that was that confirmation. So we're gonna see if these parabolics can change over. This candle can pop back up over that, and then on the 5-minute, just what I was looking at with the fibs was. Here, let me draw it back up. It was a really short-term fib. I was just kind of looking to see what the expected move. It was breaking through this 0.618 fib right here. So I was expecting it to, pop up, kind of pull back to it, and then continue up. But it's getting rejected a little bit right here.
Yeah, buddy.
Just looking at the short-term moves now that
these dogs are barking though.
Oh yeah.
I've got a tip actually.
I dare say they're howling at the moon.
We need to go 27,600. So this 100-day moving average. Then we set to go.
Well, and going back to what I was talking about yesterday, ETH had hit a very interesting point because the low was beyond that the 22nd, and we were at a point that we hadn't been in a long time. The fact that reversal has really strongly changed from 17 to 19, it went $200. To me, is saying we may be seeing a little bit of a recovery and a new point of a new channel where we're going to test and see where we want to go. This is right between that number that JP Morgan was saying is between 35 and 28, somewhere around there. So the price is actually really healthy for BTC right now.
Super chat.
BTC.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Super chat real quick. Jody Cooper, 5 bones. Thank you, Jody Cooper, again, our friend. Super chat. Thank you again for providing this channel. Thank you as well for the super chat, Jody. You the man.
And I'm happy to be wrong. This is Versace because I'm finally positive, which I'm happy about. I'm positive. I'm not saying negatives anymore.
But if you go back under 24, you will be negative again.
Yeah, well, remember.
No, because I will be selling because I will see the signs. Go ahead.
Well, I was saying last night too that I wanted this daily candle body to close above 27. It didn't happen, and I was like, if it closes above 27, I'll be bullish. But I don't know. There's always tomorrow. Plus, I mean, I was saying like if we got to get past 25. Like we need to get above 25. You know what I mean? I was saying like, we can't just come up and kiss it and then say goodbye. Like we gotta go above it. Like we gotta like actually get above it and stay above it.
And here's the thing too, the news will come out on Monday that the crypto market lost a ton of money again. So that negative news is going to bring it down. So just watch for that sign when people start waking up and seeing that news.
Which news?
Tomorrow's news. Today.
The news about donuts.
The only news that we need to worry now that Bitcoin is popping again, the only news we need to worry about is what the hell is Elon Musk going to do on his birthday tomorrow? Like, what is he going to tweet about?
Right?
If Doge died.
Is he going to have a bouncy house?
Yes, that's also important.
He already said what he wants for his birthday. I forget. It was like a triple thrust something. I don't know what. I gotta look that up.
He wants a Shiba Inu.
He said something about what
Did
he
you say a
wanted.
triple thrust?
I don't know. Something.
The triple thrust.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, that's possible.
Rockets.
He wants rockets for his birthday.
Triple thrusters, baby. He wants a 3-phase rocket that gets to the
that birthday.
Fucking rockets today. No problem.
I can't. If this BTC breaks 35,500 on Monday, shorts will be very big trouble, man. Very big trouble.
Luckily, I'm not wearing shorts.
As of right now, we're perfect.
There is
star on the
a lot
forward.
of shorts on the market.
3-phase rocket to the moon. Triple thrusters.
Just a heads
That's
up.
what he
there's a
wants.
tweet that came out the other day about
Reebok
shorts
play.
on cover for GameStop AMC by next week. Just I don't know if it's true or not. Just one of them things.
What are you wearing, Jake, from State Farm?
Hey guys, another update on the BTC. We've gotten another higher high on lower volume and with continuing bearish divergence on the RSI. So still making little bits of these higher highs. It's chugging up, but it seems like it's still weakening as we go.
What's the other patterns that come in? Three white soldiers. That's like up and up and up, right?
Yeah, that's a candlestick pattern. You could see it at the beginning of the breakout here. But yeah, usually that's a continuation pattern off of a bottoming pattern. So you'll see like, morning star or something, and then you'll see three, basically solid, kind of long-bodied green candles, and then that would be a continuation of the bottoming pattern.
Those are the rocket thrusters, man.
All right, so I found out. I found out what he wants for his birthday. He wants Starship Super Heavy. That's what he wants for his birthday.
How
Starship.
did I get triple thruster out of that?
Wait,
I
are we
don't know.
getting a morning star on the 1 hour?
Does anyone know what a Starship Super Heavy would mean?
He probably owns
Nah,
5 of them already.
The Falcon Heavy is 3 Falcons strapped together, but a Starship Heavy, I've never even seen a drawing of that.
I posted a picture thinking what it would look like if you see like on his replies. Here, I'll post it in.
That's probably a new
Twitter.
concept he's
Check
trying
it
to
out. I'll
work
post it in general right now.
That's probably
Adam.
So
probably
you
like
asking 1 hour? 1 hour on the BTC? Are you asking?
Yes, 1 hour on the BTC. Is that a morning star?
Well, that is a topping pattern, so that would be an evening star. But we have to. That's a 3 candlestick pattern that needs confirmation still. So we would need this to close basically right around where it is. We've got about 15 minutes left. We need that to close, and then we need to see another red candle following that one, and that would be a confirmed evening star pattern.
Why your mic sounds like you're in the other room.
Yeah, right now
Like
on
I
the
mean-
4 hour, we're forming an evening star.
AZ Backpacks, are you still there?
What's up, bro?
Hey, you were saying something about the shorts, and if you could repeat that again.
Yeah, there's a tweet that came out a few days ago. Man, I wish I screenshot it. I didn't screenshot it though. I guess somebody hit up somebody else asking about pertaining to covering their shorts. So, and that's this week coming up.
Okay.
I could
I
add
think
a
I
little
did
bit.
see something about that.
Yeah, but
Cool.
I don't
Thanks,
know.
man.
I don't know if it's true or not. Like, you know, take it with a grain of salt. But it is kind of
Just something to keep our lookout
I s-
for. Okay.
yeah.
There was an article on Fidelity saying that hedge funds were taking their money out of crypto and having it just in case they need to like cover their shorts for AMC and GME.
Yeah, I've seen they've been doing that for the last like a couple of Mondays. More so, not really last Monday, but earlier when that whole thing started. It's pretty green on the stock side on Mondays.
Yeah.
So yeah, the D is going to be lower to 0.01 probably. Dust limit fee 0.01 as well. And minimal relay fee 0.001 Doge. Those are the proposed changes that are seeming to pick up some steam on the GitHub of the Dogecoin developers. And they already have all the blocks, the default blocks set up, proposed value, the current values, and it looks like it's it's in the ballpark, and it's going to be crazy, like 0.01. That's great.
So before I go to bed, I will not tell you if BTC go over 35,500 and Doge, if it goes 0.27,600, we can see very high up moves, the fast up moves on coming week.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Did anybody see that article that was put out that the NASCAR is having a Shibu Inu coin car?
Yeah, I read that.
Wasn't that last week?
They've done that though. I think that same car, or maybe a different car, but they've used like 3 different cryptos. I think this will be the 3rd.
That's good to know.
Doge car number 99.
Hopefully, it doesn't go
I owe you
sideways.
$1, bro. I owe you $1.
What are the
Didn't it crash?
What are the chances this is getting
Oh.
pumped up a little bit due to Elon's birthday, like the buy,
For sure.
Doo-doo.
For sure. But yeah, yo, Adam, you totally owe Gil 1 Doge.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I owe him $1. I think, yeah, Doge or $1.
26 cents.
Or hit 50 cents because he's turning 50.
25 cents.
You want a chance to get it back or lose another Doge?
Absolutely. What's the next one?
Double or nothing.
I made the call last night. 0.68 to 0.27 in 24 hours, and that was at about midnight.
Nice skill.
$1,000 in 4.4 years.
How's my mic now, guys? Is that any better?
What's the new bet?
Yeah. 1.4 years.
0.27 by midnight.
Oh, got you.
Anyone want to make a 5-year bet with me?
Yeah, I think we're going to appointment. I think we're going to
Yeah, I
up there.
bet you're right.
28 area.
Wait, what's the bet, Drew?
Gonna reach 4 figures by 5 years.
Oh, for sure.
Take that.
So you're taking the over or the under? Gil?
Huh? Well, I called last night 0.68 to 0.27 in 24 hours. Well, I should say this morning, midnight.
This is Versace. Gil, that was a great call. And also, I think what I'm looking at my chart with my lines, and you can look at my chart and charts if you guys want to look at it. But I'm looking at that we will be trading within this 259, 264, 263 pattern for a while. If we start trending upwards, our next resistance is around 26.8. Sorry, 26.7.
Got a super chat from Little Smokies. Again, our friend 5 Bones. Yo, Drew, did you know April 20th 420 plus 69 days equals Elon's birthday, June 28th. Did you know this, Rocket? Yes, I did, sir. Those little smokies. Some
Very
people,
nice.
when I mentioned that, they're like, we must be living in a simulation right now.
I'm a simulator joined right now.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Now I
The
got a
bomb.
simulator joint, man. Let's
Make
go.
it real.
On the bone.
Yeah, we're in a simulation, all right.
Inside of
With
a
a sim-
simulation. Inside of a simulation. Inside of a
A lot of-
simulation.
A lot Yo, this is a hella dope simulation. A lot of people
All
need
right,
to
all
trade
right.
Definitely in a very advanced game of The Sims for sure.
Whoever wrote this shit is the man.
No, he's an asshole.
I think a lot of
Guys
people
holding a bag.
to trade in the simulator.
No, I'm hungry and there's nothing here to eat.
Ah, damn. that is an equal problem.
Got an error in your simulation there.
I want to buy crypto cheaper, so I'm gonna go eat and probably come back to cheaper prices.
We'll talk to the creator of the programming simulation and we'll see what we can do for you.
Right. Are you completely out, Expectus?
Yeah. Yep.
Time to follow in.
No, not at all. Not according to my chart, which is
I'm going all in then.
so I'm not. I'm gonna trust it.
Yeah, I'm good, man, all the way. I actually ended up not even keeping that trailing last 25% of my position. I sold it off about 2625. Looking to get back in.
Well,
like I was saying before, for a bounce at 25.25, and then potentially, be holding some for just in case it goes lower.
So last time I didn't follow my gut instinct, I regretted it, and that was when I saw ETH today at the price I bought it at yesterday. I was gonna buy it again, but I didn't, and I regret that because it immediately popped up like $150. So
Yeah, dude.
I should have bought that. That was my gut feeling, and right now my gut feeling is telling me something, and I'm not gonna not listen to it. And it's not a gut feeling as much as it is based off what I see on the charts. But yeah, no, that ETH would have been a nice purchase. I could have got 3 ETH and made fuck a lot. So,
What's your gut feeling?
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, your mic's a little bit low.
Barely, man.
I have a theory. Like, I don't want to be rude, but it will go up. I mean, but I think as Elon's birthday is tomorrow, so like traders are doing a fake. Like, people will jump in, but like I don't think Elon will tweet anything. It's just my own theory. I don't know if it's true or not. I think like that because in uh, recently, like within few days, many YouTube videos and many news showing that Bitcoin is going to be 100K and blah blah blah. So I have been in this thinking that whenever something comes in a huge news, it's out to be fake. Usually, I don't know, like, but it's just what I am thinking.
Here's
So
my.
what do you
So by the
what do you
rumor,
guys
sell the news.
what are you guys thinking about this potential cup and handle? I know some people will say that if the cup and handle is coming from the upside, it might not be as effective being bullish, but it is forming. I mean, you can see it on the 15 half hour, 45 minutes. If this handle gets up to 0.28824, that would be a perfect cup and handle, except for it's coming from the upside. So I know exactly how much that would invalidate it.
You mean coming from the downside, Drew?
No, it's coming. It's coming from the upside on its way down, basically.
Oh, I see what you're
Cup
saying.
and-
Yeah, that is a bottoming pattern, guys, and it's an Adam and Eve bottoming pattern. It's that V shape,
yeah,
and then that cup shape right after that, and that is meant to come. I mean, it's a bottoming pattern. It's meant to be at the bottom. So it's not really cup and handle, but it is like
Right,
textbook that. So
Adam and
Yeah, I
Eve.
could see that can get mixed up with Adam and Eve. Yep.
Adam and Steve.
So I guess the
Hey,
Adam and Eve is when it's more V-ish. This does look kind of more V-ish, and it's coming from the upside on its way down to the form of bottom, basically, if it was.
Yeah, it's a bottoming pattern, so it's meant to
Right,
be the
right.
bottom of a trend.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem.
So you guys think we'll see some more like consolidating like around these prices and then get a bump up, or is that what you guys are saying right now about the patterns?
I'm trying to see if Bitcoin will help that pattern work out, and it looks like Bitcoin is getting still a little volume. Probably won't form support at 34,000. We're at 34,500. If we do and hit the angular resistance on top of us back at like 35,272, I think that would form a perfect cup and handle with a little bit of just mini accumulation going on.
I see Bitcoin is at an angular as well on the daily chart that I've drawn up from quite some time.
Yeah.
I think yeah, that one. There's going to be another one that's a little less steep, but that's way up there, around like 45, 50K, right above the 200.
Yeah, Jared, I
that's
posted
why
my chart for you, by the way.
And the resistance I had was on a 4-hour chart, and that's came up here about 35,517. There's still a few above that I have, but that's my closest main resistance, I would say. It's a declining angular.
The old descender.
Yep.
That daily candle, man. What the hell?
She's a doozy.
Dude, it's a cog block.
wrong.
Ethereum's daily candles back above that 200. It's got some room to that 50 EMA.
Get a new hourly candle in 1 minute.
We have Ethereum hourly closing above and holding above the 200.
ICP was killing it the last 24 hours. People are very confused. Like, should I get in? Should I get out? Should I get in? Should I get out on ICP?
Why didn't I buy more Ethereum?
You'll probably get a chance.
Okay, you'll get a chance. Yeah.
Because Ethereum is doomed.
We need to hope this.
I say
need to hope
next time
this
you
isn't a
see
lower high.
Ethereum at under 18, like snatch it.
I don't know. I think next time Ethereum goes under 18, it's going to $500.
You think
More,
so?
more like 15. If it goes to under 18, it goes to 15, and then it goes to 12.
Adam, are we saving my cup?
We might save your cup. I might go get it out of the trash.
Oh man.
I was saying though, we need to hope that this isn't just going to be a lower high and kind of continue that.
It is a lower high. Look at the June.
Not yet.
Tweezer top on the 15-minute has now migrated to the 1 hour. So now we've got a tweezer top pattern on Doge going into this next hour here. And so we ran into resistance and we got a tweezer top. So, yeesh.
25th of June, we closed at 28.50. This spike here, we closed at 26.50. It's a 2-cent difference. It's like a lower high and a descending channel.
I'm seeing the same thing.
I know y'all hate me for saying that, but I'm just being a realist.
Bro, you hear me? I see the same thing.
I got a lot of haters.
We just hate seeing you miss out on trades, man.
I'm
No, it's
ready for
good.
the.
It's good to be cautious.
We're ready
Sorry.
to see parabolics change over. No, you're good.
I'll let you know that every trade I've gone all in, every one, and I have not gotten wrecked. I go
The
all out,
entire bag, man.
all in, all out.
The
And I know
entire
that's not
bag.
hard to stick it to, but I started with like $1,200.
Respect this. Didn't you go
No,
in at
no, buddy,
Bitcoin
buddy,
on like
no, no.
40 the other day?
Did I what?
Didn't you go in Bitcoin super the other day?
Bitcoin?
Yeah.
No, I went in Ethereum yesterday at 18.
Well, before that.
A long time ago, I went at Bitcoin really high, yeah, but I sold it and yeah, I lost a little and learned my lesson.
Might break out a little right here at the end of
That's what it's all about.
Go ahead.
What, Adam? You're breaking out here?
No, I said we might break out a little bit here at the end of this little bull flag that we're in. I've got a 3-minute chart drawn up, just a very short term little play here that you can see the RSI, the 50% level on this 3-minute, right? It's kind of respecting it really well. You know, I was looking at the 50 potentially for it to pull back, but it might have another little leg in it right here. We'll see.
Yeah, that Bitcoin buy was a long time ago, bro.
The breakout would probably be right here, like 26211. Just so it, you'd see it. It's making lower highs and the higher low, so that's kind of where we get the flag look. Yeah. So over this, we go up. Oh, but down below this one, we come back down. Fair enough.
Looking more like a bullish flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like another bullish continuation pattern, like the one before, just more, more drawn out, I guess. A further range, wider range, I guess.
I've seen this pattern fail over and over and over again over the past month.
Oh yeah, you'll see it fail. You'll see it follow through. You'll notice weird different things, like I was saying, kind of correlating it with the TTM down here, kind of from the downside coming up, the 50% RSI level, really respecting price. Kind of we see that it's above the 200 and the 50 and the parabolics are underneath the candles. These are all kind of good signs that we look for to make a decision on whether we think this thing is going to continue to move or we think this thing's going to, like you said, just fail out. Like what would be things to tell us why it would or would not fail or continue? And that's what we got to look for and recognize when we see this over and over and over. We're going to see him fail. We're going to see him not fail. And again, look, these are just things that we have to take all into consideration. We have all of these indicators that can help us make these more well-educated decisions. So let's watch this little area right here, like we said, just that 262 area.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go take a walk. Buys in at 25.25.
Enjoy, brother.
Thanks, man.
We can also probably line up this angular from right when the move started, or when it like was going to start, and put a nice trend line there, and it bounced perfectly off that one. If you just were to remove my lower kind of line and this upper whatever angular resistance, we can see that was a perfect kind of trajectory. You know what I mean?
That's the cat.
Here, kitty.
That's Turbo J's cat, bro.
Yeah, no worries. Tell him we can have it back soon.
Well, he's not here, so I haven't heard him in here tonight yet. Anyway.
I hope some people are able to, see some of these things that we're breaking down and, exercise patience, wait for these conferences. Because I'm sure it was hard for a lot of people to wait for 30 something days after, 65 cents, in order to like really have confidence that, okay, we might be able to see, some price action or at least some increased volatility for a little bit due to our break of the daily resistance, the strong daily resistance.
I hear you, Adam, but man, I just dumped everything at 65.2, 65.3.
I just used the top candles of this bull flag and the overall angle of it to draw a line from the top resistance, angular resistance of the channel that I see us in to the bottom. Sort of, I'm gonna just experiment and see if that angle actually plays out. I've been noticing a lot of angles in the charts, like through areas that you normally wouldn't be looking at. That candles respect these angles, and it's strange. So this is just an experiment, but I have something drawn up that's kind of interesting if you look at it. It is an experiment, but I don't trust this bull flag because it's at the top of a descending channel. If it was at the bottom of a descending channel, I would believe it.
I'm looking for a bounce right here, and we come up if we can get up over that 0.786 and then the previous high that it just established. I think right where the expected move and this kind of overhead angular that I've got drawn up here in this megaphone pattern is going to play out to be true. Then I think right up there around 27.5 is going to be that zone.
Yeah, Bitcoin wants to get a wick over 35,000. Seems like it can't, but it's still trying. It's still trying.
Keep on pushing.
I'll be honest with you. My trade strategy is, for the most part, just been watch Bitcoin fall. When it gets to the bottom, buy something. Watch it go up. When it gets near the top, sell and wait for it to go back down. And my strategy for a minute now.
Bitcoin's a great signal, but sometimes it takes double steps when you expected it just to retrace, and then it'll just do an extra little pump and kind of throws you off. So you gotta be careful with that too. And sometimes on the other way around too.
I'd rather miss out than lose.
I hear you.
Yeah, you know what is awesome is that everyone comes and they all say what they think might happen, or like give their opinion on what they think might happen, and usually one of those things happens.
Because we say everything.
Yeah, it's like a lot of viewpoints.
One of these days, Bitcoin is just going to keep on pumping, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of these days we won't be able to stop it.
One of these days we'll see a clear trend reversal on the long term, not the short term. These little short term trend reversals are just that.
Yeah, I'm just not seeing the volume on the 4-hour for it to be a true trend reversal.
I don't know. My feeling is I want to wait till tomorrow. I think, see what happens. I don't know. Maybe Elon announces something that has to do with Doge. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. And if we're still hanging around here, I'll probably buy a little bit.
Let the man have his birthday. Like if I was Elon, I was like, fuck, like leave me guys alone. Like let me have my birthday with my family.
Expect to see. Are you back? Are you back from getting your dinner?
No, I ate that.
Static, remember?
Oh, so it didn't go down.
No, I pulled a static. I said I was gonna leave, but I'm still here.
Oh, gotcha.
Static for you.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, except when he says it's gonna go down, it actually does.
Actually, it has.
I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Where's Static been anyway?
Static has his own channel now.
What is it?
No, expect this. It definitely has come down, man.
I'm sure Tame wouldn't appreciate advertising static stuff.
I can't. Yeah, I can't advertise that. Sorry.
Can you just like write it in general or something?
Send them a DM rather.
What's your name, dude?
I'm messaging you now, Scorpion.
But
Not me. I don't know about the whole static. I don't care about that shit.
Oh, bro, you just said DM you.
No, the guy. I'm trying to connect you guys. I'm just the messenger. Help you out.
You're gonna slide in your DMs, man.
Trying to get into my DM.
Get a room,
As far as today goes, I remember we were at 25 cents or so, or maybe we were actually at 24 something. And I told you that, I had a support or resistance that we were going to have to crack at 25. I said we were in the range of 23.98 and 25.39. We were in that range for days. And I was like, we're going to hit resistance. It's gone now because that was the 200 MA or EMA on the EMA ribbon. But I did call the 26 as a top, 26.62, because that's where my trend line is. And I called that at the top, and I said that we would probably bounce off of that, and we did.
26 what? 2?
Where's your seller?
It was like 26.73. I'm not being completely accurate because I'm not.
Well, we actually, it was 264. We actually went up and then bounced down, and we're back into our trend pattern between two. Like I said earlier, it was between. Actually, we're between 260 now, and we will trend between 260 and 261 for a while until it decides at. What time is it now? Give me 1 second. I'll give you a time.
No 2599. It's subconsciously better.
Yeah.
You're asking a retail store. 0.99 is subconsciously makes you buy, they say, right?
Yeah, because it's less than it's instead of $25, it's $24.99. It's like, oh, that's so much less than $25.
Yeah, it is. It's weird, huh?
It's only $24.99.
Even the car dealerships, it's like rounded up to $9.89. Oh wow!
I feel like
$19,999.
Walmart did better. Instead of 9, they use like 7, 8.
The bull flag on the 10-minute chart looks like it's going to decide within the next 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes.
DM me your YouTube, please. This is Consume.
So this is Versace again. We could be going this direction till looks like so we break below our trend line at 261 or 260.
That was
ICP is pumping even more.
You work for Southwest, Versace?
Do I work for Southwest? No, I don't. I actually work for the government.
Oh, you sound like you'd be a great guy on Southwest. We are now.
Nice.
You got that voice.
Get your life, Wes.
This is Versace. We're coming.
Someone actually said that I sound like Tom Hanks, and I was like, "What the hell? I don't think so."
Dude, until you pointed it out, I wouldn't have thought that. But damn it, you pointed it out.
Shut up. Do I really sound like Tom Hanks?
Yeah, you really do.
Okay, I got to meet Tom Hanks in real life now.
It's fate.
I don't think you sound like Tom Hanks.
I
think you sound much cooler. You sound much cooler than
Tom.
Tom.
Yeah,
Tone of voice,
Tom Hanks, if
not
you're
the
out there,
accent.
I'd like to meet you.
Depends what kind of weed you smoking.
Pre or post COVID?
I heard the smokers don't get COVID. Not medical advice.
That's kind of interesting. You brought that up. I heard
And
that
the drinkers, because the nicotine and alcohol, when you drink vodka, the COVID has to progress into your system. So if you kill it on the way down, wash it down with some vodka. You won't get.
Yeah, dude. I drank whiskey every day because I was like, dude, my blood is gonna have alcohol in it. Like the COVID will not.
There's no way, right?
It's not going to survive.
Didn't people believe that in the beginning, or that was a rumor to drink Corona to kill it or some crap like that? I heard.
No, that's Crown and Dr. Pepper and lots of cigarettes.
Okay.
Not Corona.
It worked for me.
So
That's how I got past it.
What's her name? Shanae? She'll never get it. Shanae, sorry. Where is she?
I don't know. She hasn't
She's
been on for quite a long time.
She moved though, right? I think she was
She's
fixing
in
up her house
Turkey.
or something. Yeah, a vacation house, or she was fixing up or something. I thought I remember hearing.
Yeah, I don't know what the trading laws are like over there.
Okay, we broke below my trend line. We might see a downward trend for a bit.
Q, expect this. Oh,
I told you guys. I told you guys.
Not financial advice.
Am I muted? Am I muted?
Yes.
Yes.
There's some good movies.
Looks like the bull flag is breaking out to the southern hemisphere. Like I said,
You're muted. We can't hear a word you're
We're
saying.
going south.
We need Cleo's crystal ball. He'll let us know exactly what's going to happen.
We are
What do
nearing
you got there, Adam? The 50? The big fat 50 EMA?
I'll say one thing, man. I look to expect this chart. Like he's hit this every single time. Like that's amazing.
He's a witch.
I see this.
He's a witch.
Like his chart.
He's a wizard.
Amazing. Like all these channels. Oh man. Like you guys on YouTube and telling me stop staring at that screen during this Discord.
Dude, yeah, his chart is a trip, man. Like looking at that thing, I'm like in another world. Like I
Yeah.
feel like I'm in Laser Quest.
I've never seen a chart look like that in my life. Like I've been looking up stuff in the past 2 months, and I've never ran across something like that. Like,
Dude, yeah, I don't know how he does the colors, but that shit's far out, man.
I feel like I'm on a spaceship ride.
here, look as I zoom, you can see the bigger picture.
I'm coming back to your chart, man.
I like that Tron look.
Yeah.
It's that lead hacker shit.
But yeah, look what's
Like
happening
that
right now. Though.
neon, it's like a rave party up in there. I'm waiting for the dubstep. Yeah.
Where's the Gibson at?
It looks like we're breaking south.
Mine kind of looks crazy too.
All right, give us some TA. Inspect. I'm sorry. Expect this. Sorry about that, buddy.
Expected said we're breaking down. Those are harsh words.
Hey, what do you expect? What do you expect us to do?
Invictus.
I have it drawn out right here. Something like that. I'm not gonna say no, not forever, not forever until it breaks this line, until it breaks this channel. And then honestly, you know what's been happening this entire time? Every time it breaks that channel. Hold on, I gotta go to a higher timeline. Let's do the 4.
How long you
Every time it breaks that channel, you just draw a new channel, and it respects it to the T. It's ridiculous.
So we're still within the sight of Sauron. The eye of Sauron can still see us.
You remember when I called this? We were down here when we popped out here. I said this was going to happen.